Hare Krishna. Welcome to the Srimad Bhagavatam class. Today is Monday, 28th December 2015. We start with our prayers. Narayanam namaskritya Naram chaiva narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 10, Sloka number 27, 28, 29 and 30. Vaikritastra evaite Deva Sargascha
Sattama
Vaikritastu ya proktaha
Vaikarikastu Yaprokta. So, Prabhuji, there is a difference in Hindi and English, Prabhuji.
What's the difference?
Vaikarikas is in English. It is Vaikritas.
Okay, Vaikarikas. Okay. Vaikritastraya evaite Deva Sargascha
Sattama
Vaikarikastu ya proktaha
Vaikarikastu Yaproktaha
Kaumarastu
Kaumarastu
Vaikritastraya evaite Deva Sargascha
Sattama
Vaikarikastu ya proktaha Kaumarastu
Kaumarastu
Deva Sargaschastavidho Vibudha Pitaro
Suraha
Gandharvapsarasa Siddha
Siddha
यक्षरक्षांसि चारणाः
यक्षराक्षसांसि चारणः
not rakshas rakshamsi rakshamsi charana devasargaschastavido
देवसर्गश्चाष्टविधो
विबुध पितरो suraha
विबुधाः पितरो सुराः
गंधर्वाप्सरसः सिद्धा
गन्धर्वाप्सरसः सिद्धा
यक्षरक्षास्मि चारणाः
यक्षरक्षास्मि चारणः विबुध
भूतपेत पिशाचाश्च
भूतप्रेतपिशाचाश्च
It is not okay. Okay.
Pardon?
No. Initially, it did not come up, Prabhuji, to read. Now it has come up.
भूतप्रेत पिशाचाश्च
भूतप्रेतपिशाचाश्च
विद्याधरा किन्नरादयः
विद्याधरा किन्नरादयः
दशयते विदुराख्याताः
दशैते विदुराख्यातः
सर्गस्ते विश्वसृक्कृताः
सर्गास्ते विश्वसृक्कृताः
भूतप्रेत पिशाचाश्च
भूतप्रेतपिशाचाश्च
विद्याधरा किन्नरादयः
विद्याधरा किन्नरादयः
दशयते विदुराख्याताः
दशैते विदुराख्याताः
सर्गस्ते विश्वसृक्कृताः
सर्गास्ते विश्वसृक्कृताः
अत परं प्रवक्ष्यामि
अथ परं प्रवक्ष्यामि
वंशान् मनवन्तराणि च
वंशान्मन्वन्तराणि च
एवं रजप्लुतः सृष्टा
एवं रजक्लुतः सृष्टा
कल्पादिष्व आत्मभूर्हरिः
कल्पादिष्व आत्मभूर्हरिः
सृजत्य अमोघ संकल्प
सृजत्यमोघसङ्कल्प
आत्मैवात्मानम् आत्मना
आत्मैवात्मानम् आत्मना
अत परमं प्रवक्ष्यामि
अत परं प्रवक्ष्यामि
परमं
It is PARAM only, Prabhuji.
so not mamam. I was just doing this and all the kids are here. Okay. अतः परं प्रवक्ष्यामि
अथ परं प्रवक्ष्यामि
वंशान् मन्वन्तराणि च
वंशान्मन्वन्तराणि च
एवं रजप्लुतः सृष्टा
एवं रजप्लुतः सृष्टा
कल्पादिष्व आत्मभूर्हरिः
कल्पादिष्व आत्मभूर्हरिः
सृजत्य अमोघ संकल्प
सृजत्यमोघसङ्कल्प
आत्मैवात्मानम् आत्मना
आत्मैवात्मानम् आत्मना
रश्मि माता जी
हरे कृष्ण वैकृतास्त्रय ऐवैते
वैकृतास्त्रय एवैते
देवसर्गस्य सत्तमा
देवसर्गश्च तत्तमा
वैकारिकस्तु यः प्रोक्तः
वैकारिकस्तु यः प्रोक्तः
कौमारस्तु भयात्मकः
कौमारस्तु भयात्मकः.
Sita Mataji. Sita Mataji, you are there, right? Sorry. Not there.
Actually, she is there, but
But her mic.
Okay. Shama Madhuri Mataji there?
no.
Okay. Remavardhini Mataji. 28. Deva
Sargaschastavidho
Vibuda Pitaro
Pitaro Suraha Gandharva Apsarasa Siddha Yaksharakshamicharanaha.
Kamalini Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Bhuta Preta Pishachascha
Bhuta Preta Pitachascha
Vidyadhara Kinnaradayaha
Vidyadhara
Doshaite Vidurakhyataha
Dashayate Vidurakhyataha
Sargaste Vishvasrikritaha
Sargaste Vishvasekritaha. I'm hearing one more. Is it Mayanka Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Please chant.
Atah param pravakshami
Atah param pravakshami
Vanshan manvantarani cha
Vamshan
manmantarani cha
Evam rajaplut srashta
Evam
raja pluta shrishta
Kalpadishvatma bhurhari
kalpadishvatma bhurharihi
Srjatya moga sankalpa
sritya mukha sankalpa
Atmaya vevatmanam atmana
atmaivatmanam atmana.
Thank you very much.
Vaikritaha
Creations of Brahma.
creations of Brahma.
Trayaha, three kinds.
Three kinds.
Eva, certainly.
Certainly.
Ete, all these. Deva Sargaha, appearance of the Devatas.
Appearance of the Devatas.
Cha, also. Sattama, oh good Vidura.
Oh good Vidura.
Vaikarikaha,
creation of Devatas by nature.
To, but. Yaha, which. Proktaha, described before. Kaumaraha, the four Kumaras.
The
four Kumaras.
To,
but.
Ubhay Atmakaha, both ways. Namely Vaikrita and Prakrita. Oh good Vidura, these last three creations and the creation of Devatas, the 10th creation, are Vaikrita creations. which are different from the previously described Prakrata creations, natural creations. The appearance of the Kumaras is both. O good Vidura,
O good Vidura,
these last three creations
these last three creations
and the creation of Devatas
and the creation of Devatas
are Vaikrata creations,
are Vaikrita creation,
which are different from the previously described
which are different from the previously described
Prakrata creations.
Prakrita creations.
The appearance of the Kumaras is both.
The appearance of Kumaras is both.
28 and 29 are combined. Deva Sargaha,
Deva Sargaha,
creation of the Devatas,
creation of Devatas,
Cha,
Cha,
also,
also,
Ashtavidaha,
Ashtavidaha,
8 kinds,
8 kinds,
Vibhuda,
Vibhudaha,
the Devatas,
Devatas,
Pitaraha,
Pitaraha,
the forefathers,
the forefathers,
Asura,
Asura,
the demons,
the demons,
Gandharva,
Gandharva,
the expert artisans of higher planets,
the expert artisans in the higher planets,
Apsarasaha,
Apsarasaha,
the angels,
the angels,
Siddha,
Siddhaha,
persons who are perfect in mystic powers,
persons who are perfect in mystic powers,
Yaksha,
Yaksha,
the super protectors,
the super protectors,
Rakshamsi,
Rakshamsi,
giants,
giants,
Charana,
Charana,
the celestial singers,
the celestial singers,
Bhuta,
Bhuta,
Jinn,
Jinn,
Preta,
Preta,
evil spirits,
evil spirits,
Pishacha,
Pishachaha,
attendant spirits,
attendant spirits,
Cha,
Cha,
also,
also,
Vidyadhara,
Vidyadhara,
the celestial denizens named Vidyadharas,
the celestial denizens named Vidyadhara,
Kinnara,
Kinnara,
superhuman beings,
superhuman beings,
Adayaha,
Adayaha,
and others.
and others.
Dasha Ete,
Dasha Ete,
all these 10 creations,
all these 10 creations,
Vidura,
Vidura,
O Vidura,
O Vidura,
Akhyata,
Akhyata,
describe,
describe,
Sarga,
Sarga,
creations,
creations,
Te,
Te,
unto you,
unto you,
Vishwasrak,
Vishwasrak,
the creator of the universe,
the creator of the universe,
Krata,
Krita,
done by him.
done by him.
The creation of the Devatas is of 8 varieties. The Devatas, the forefathers, the Asuras or demons, the Gandharvas and Apsaras or angels, the Yakshas and Rakshasas, the Siddhas, Charanas and Vidyadharas, the Bhutas, Pretas and Pishachas, and the superhuman beings, celestial singers, etc. All are created by Brahma, the creator of the universe. The creation of the Devatas is of 8 varieties.
The creation of the Devatas is of 8 varieties.
The Devatas,
The Devatas,
the forefathers,
the forefathers,
the Asuras or demons,
the Asuras or demons,
the Gandharvas and Apsaras
the Gandharvas and Apsaras
or angels,
or angels,
the Yakshas and the Rakshasas,
the Yakshas and the Rakshasas,
the Siddhas, Charanas and Vidyadharas,
the Siddhas, Charanas and Vidyadharas,
the Bhutas, Pretas and Pishachas,
the Bhutas, Pretas and Pishachas,
and the superhuman beings,
and the superhuman beings,
celestial singers, etc.
celestial singers, etc.
All are created by Brahma,
All are created by Brahma,
the creator of the universe.
the creator of the universe.
Purport. As explained in the second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, the Siddhas are inhabitants of Siddhaloka, where the residents travel in space without vehicles. At their mere will, they can pass from one planet to another without difficulty. Therefore, in the upper planet, the inhabitants are far superior to the inhabitants of this planet in all matters of art, culture, and science, since they possess brains superior to those of human beings. The spirits and jinn mentioned in this connection are also counted among the devatas because they are able to perform uncommon functions not possible for men. We'll take the last one. Ataha,
Ataha,
here,
here,
param,
Param,
after,
after,
pravakshyami,
Pravakshyami,
I shall explain,
I shall explain.
vamshan,
Vamshan,
descendants,
descendants,
manavantarani,
Manavantarani,
different advents of manus,
different advents of Manus,
cha,
Cha,
and,
and
evam,
Evam,
thus,
thus,
raja plutaha,
Raja Plutaha,
infused with the mode of passion,
infused with the mode of passion,
Krishna,
Srashta,
the creator,
the creator,
kalpa adishu,
Kalpa Adishu,
in different millenniums,
in different millenniums,
atma bhu,
Atma Bhu,
self-advent,
self-advent,
harihi,
Harihi,
the personality of Godhead,
the personality of Godhead,
srajati,
Sajati,
creates,
creates,
amogha,
Amogha,
unfailing,
unfailing,
sankalpaha,
Sankalpaha,
determination,
determination,
atma eva,
Atma Eva,
he himself,
he himself,
atmanam,
Atmanam,
himself,
himself,
atmana,
Atmana,
by his own energy.
by his own energy.
Now I shall describe the descendants of the Manus, the creator Brahma as the incarnation of the passion mode of the personality of Godhead, creates the universal affairs with unfailing desires in every millennium by the force of the Lord's energy. Now I shall describe
Now I shall describe
the descendants of the Manus,
the descendants of the Manus,
the creator Brahma,
the creator Brahma
as the incarnation of the passion mode of the personality of Godhead,
as the incarnation of the passion mode of the personality of Godhead,
creates the universal affairs
creates the universal affairs
with unfailing desires
with unfailing desire
in every millennium
in every millennium
by the force of the Lord's energy.
by the force of the Lord's energy.
Purport. The cosmic manifestation is an expansion of one of the many energies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Creator and the created are both emanations of the same Supreme Truth, as stated in the beginning of the Bhagavatam, Janmadi Asya Yataha. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports of the third canto, 10th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Divisions of the Creation. Okay, anyway, something happening here. Mayank Prabhu, can you chant the mantras? Mantras?
ॐ अज्ञानतिम्रान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुत्पलकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं पर्जनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वसुधानसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
हरे
Hare
हरे
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
हरे हरे।
Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Jai Pataka Swami Iti Namine. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharina Nirvishe Shunyadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai. So we'll chant these mantras, shlokas. Vaikritastraya evaite deva sargascha sattama vaikarikastu ya proktaha kaumarastu bhayatmakaha deva sargaschashtavido vibuddha pitaro suraha gandharvapsarasa siddha yaksha rakshamsi charanaha bhutapeta pishachascha विद्याधर किन्नरायदयः दशयते विदुराख्याताः सर्गस्ते विश्वसृत्कृताः अतः परं प्रवक्ष्यामि वंशान् मनवन्तराणि च एवं रजप्लुतः सृष्टा कल्पादिष्व आत्मभूर्हरिः सृजत्य अमोघ संकल्प आत्मैवात्मानम् आत्मना. Oh, good Vidura, these last three creations and creation of Devatas are Vaikrita creations, which are different from the previously described Prakrita creations. The appearance of the Kumaras is both. So Kumaras are considered as both Vaikrita and Prakrita. Prakrita, we saw the first six creations, which are directly controlled by the Lord. Brahmaji has no role in them. And then Brahmaji gets an opportunity to create the remaining three. So he, again, the blueprint is given already, So there is no complete independence. Brahmaji is also having, of course, more independent than us, but since he is also a Jivatma, he also gets independence to a certain level only. But again, only independence is not enough, right? Suppose we have been given some independence, okay, you are free. But then you don't have any empowerment, what you can do? We can't even get one time food, right? So some mercy, some empowerment, something has to come from some other source. That's the point. The resource has to be something else. For any creation, you require resource, right? And that resource is also provided by Krishna. That's why when the scientists claim sometimes that we made this and we made that, and super intelligence, this IQ, that IQ, etc., etc. Then the next question comes: who gave you that IQ? From where you got the resources? And then they can only combine what is already available. Even when you say of the DNAs and so on, copying and imitating and so on. So nothing is of your own. Everything comes from Krishna. that reminds me of, Srila Prabhupada was in, how Srila Prabhupada established this fact in a very simple way. He was in Kolkata. And so some devotees brought one Sethji, Calcutta Sethji, to meet Prabhupada. He's an industrialist. But Prabhupada was not much impressed with these people. He just, of course, he said, okay. So he said, Srila Prabhupada, he's a very big industrialist here. Jhunjhunwala. So Prabhupada says, okay, baithiye, because he knows Jhunjhunwala means it's a Marwadi businessman. So he said, so how are you? What kind of industry you have? Jhunjhunwala has various industries. The main ones were glass industry. So he said, Swamiji, we make glass bottles and things like that. Windshield glass and other glass and flat glass and bottle like that. So Prabhupada said, oh, acha. What is your, how do you make it? With what you make it? So he says, oh, there are various chemicals. The Prabhupada said, oh, tell me the main ones. Because Prabhupada is a pharmacist, he knows. So this man said silica and phosphorus and magnesium and like. Prabhupada said, no, okay, what is that which is the most in that, percentage wise? The silica. What is that silica? Tell me in layman's language. So then Jhunjhunwala says it is sand, Swamiji. Oh, sand. So from where you get this sand? He says it's come from Ganga. The banks of Ganga, we have purchased lands, etc. So we have not purchased. You don't purchase Ganga, but you have something like called lease. So, oh, okay. So who put the sand there? Prabhupada is asking. So then, what do you mean? Who put the sand? It's there. Yeah, but somebody has put it there, right? It cannot come on its own. No, it came by river. Or river also somebody put in some place and then only river only transported, right? So how it come? Who is the person? It has to be, like your industry says, are you the owner or there is somebody is an owner? It has just come like that. Oh, he says you are the owner, right? So here is who is the owner, and then Prabhupada somehow went on digging into him and brought him to that level where then he accepted. Then he said, yeah, so the Bhagavan guy. So who is Bhagavan? And this person is sitting right in front of Krishna at the back of Prabhupada. Then, so he cannot say anything else. He says, oh, to Bhagavan Krishna. And he says, how much percentage you said? Is the sand on the 80%. So he says 80%, actually 100% is, all other chemicals also come from him only. But okay, let us take the 80% only. I'll give you 20% discount. So 80% is coming from Krishna. That means any profit you are there making, then 80% is Krishna's profit, right? So, ek kaam kariye, you give that to our temple. 80% of your profit you should give every year to our temple because it is Krishna's. You give 20%. And then that person, I didn't know what to do. Hey, Swamiji, aap to mazak karte hain, like that. Prabhupada just said, give him some prasadam. Prabhupada didn't want to spend much time with him. And then when he had gone, he called the devotees and who brought him. He says, don't bring such people to me. They make lots of tons of money, but they have no love for Krishna. With the real proprietor. See, you saw that now. So like that, all this Gandharvas, Charanas, Siddhas, everything comes by the mercy of Krishna, by the grace of Krishna through, somebody comes through Brahma, somebody comes Krishna. For that you'll have to go into the 6th chapter of teachings of Lord Chaitanya and then see Krishna's expansions, how Krishna's energy works. it's a very big chart. Actually, it can't be. I mean, if you put it in the computer, then you have to go section by section like that. Maybe one day I want to do that one day. So now this way, Maitreya Rishi has explained all the 9 creations. Now we saw its 10th also, the Devatas. And in the Devatas also, there are different 8 Ashtavidha. And they're all coming in the category of Devatas. Why Prabhupada explains also that they are doing much more than a human being. So you can't put them in the human being category. All this, even the Bhuta, Preta, Jinna, etc. They can do much more than us, right? They can travel to many places where we can't. They can pass through so many things. So, of course, now at the end, Maitreya Rishi is already giving us the, like a trailer, what's going to happen in the next chapter. So he says, I'm going to describe to you about Manus, their kalpas, how long a Manu rules, and so on. So the 11th chapter will be on that. So we finished this 10th chapter of the 3rd canto. Now, if you have any question, comment, we can take it. Thank you very much, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Nice anecdote, Prabhupada. At least after Prabhupada telling him so much, that person should have been, he didn't have his intelligence. At least somebody told him he should have done something really so strange.
He ran from there, just take 2 prasadam.
Oh my God.
He thought if he stays there for another half an hour, Prabhupada will take up the industry also.
So intelligently Prabhupada brought him to that level. At least he should have.
Yes.
That is.
Of course, he donated something, some few thousand, few lakh here and there, that's okay.
Not in line with what profits he earns.
No, not in that way.
Prabhuji, one more. Pitru, in the purport it was there, no? So Pitrus are, how are they created by Brahma, Prabhuji? See, the people who pass away from this material world go to Pitruloka, right?
We also come from Pitraloka, right? Our forefathers have their own planets. So that's all created by Brahma, like that's what it is. Asuras, Pitaras, Bhuta, Preta, Pishacha. That's why, remember in Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, if you worship Pitaras, you go to Pitraloka. They have their planet. If you worship Bhuta, Preta, then you go to their planets, like that. Everybody has been assigned a particular space.
Assigned, yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Prabhuji, that Sunday I was not there for Bhagavad Gita class. Can you
Okay.
please send me recording, Prabhuji?
Yeah, I will. I think I have recorded. Let's see, I'll send it.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hare
Thank you for the Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I am also watching, whenever I am skipping the classes, I am watching your online classes. Thanks for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you are enjoying them.
Yes, always, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please keep attending whenever possible, and then like that,
Yes, Prabhuji. Whenever I am skipping, you are so merciful. You are uploading it very next day or very same day.
Yeah, generally, because what happens afterwards, I get overwhelmed with other things, so I just want to finish it off.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Sita Mataji. Hare Krishna.